What's going on? We're back tonight with another video for you, and let's go check it out. So I actually got inspired, not that one, inspired by a Games for Dads video. So he did this deck that showcased recently a Devastation archetype. So, I said, I kind of want to try it, because we've all seen the negative power per turn cards that have come out in the past, and recently we got this new Puff Adder card. It says when played, the card opposite loses 30, and then your opponent's loses 32 for 4 turns, decreasing by 8. So basically that negative 32 power per turn. So the idea is to stack that up as big as possible to try to make it to where when your opponents play cards, it basically, the power is canceled out automatically. In the past, I've tried these kind of decks, and it just didn't seem like there was enough support for this archetype. But it's, like I said, recently we've gotten Puff Adder, we've gotten Golden Poison Frog. You've seen cards like Long Sword in the past. I think I have that in this brew here. I'm not sure which one of these I want to showcase. I tried 2 different approaches here. I tried one with... and obviously the back rooms is the newest of the cards as well that do the minus 100 on the turn. We'll talk about that in a second, though. But let me see. Do I want to do this one? This one I built with Both, and what else? We did a World Turtle package. So I noticed Games for Dads did not use basically a skeleton card or a core card such as World Turtle or Statue of Liberty, stuff like that. He just did pure Devastation package. So I tried to optimize it a little bit more with my builds and utilize these cards like Statue of Liberty or World Turtle to get the buff, hopefully to give us a little more power into the long game. I think this one was better if I recall. So we had Sigil in this build along with Statue, and I slotted in a Nzinga as well. So this one probably buffs the entire deck a little bit stronger. So we'll do this one for the video. Like I said, I'm not really sure which one's better. Probably this one, if I had to guess. So deck code Y3P2DP is the deck code. Let's run through it real quick. We said Statue of Liberty, going to get that 18 until played on the majority of our deck. Rockin' Haunted Hill, another newer, not new, but new-ish, to the minus 12 perm, basically to that Devastation meta there. Grim Reaper, just debuffing our opponent straight up. 32, rounds 1 and 2, and then 16, rounds 3 and 4. Back Rooms, again, new card here. Start of each turn, lose 1 energy until this is returned to your deck. And then if it's the 3rd turn of a round, your opponent loses 100 this turn. So nice Devastation effect on that. Chrono, just minus 100, card opposite. Francis Crick, we're going to get a little bit of power per turn ourselves stacked up so that we can offset kind of what they're doing. So just into the late game, it works really well. What else? We've got a Death card here in Death Angel that's going to trigger our Plague Doctor. So when played, if played opposite in Arts and Culture or Life on Land card, your opponent loses 9 perm. So again, going for that Devastation effect. Plague Doctor, when returned, if you've played any card with death in the name this game, your opponent loses 100 next turn. We said Nzinga earlier. When played, if this is the only history card in your deck, which it is, 8 of your random non-history cards, wherever they are, get 18 until played. So this is the card that is only a one-off history. I would like to have Longsword, but obviously we couldn't have Nzinga's buff if we had Longsword in the deck, which is a card this deck does love, obviously, so kind of misses it. Anubis, getting that plus 20 perm. Both, because, Both is the shit, so we run it. I know somebody liked that comment last time, so had to say it again. The Snow Queen, when played, if it's the last card turn of a round, gain 10 perm, and then give your opponent minus 10 perm. So working on that negative power per turn. The Boy Who Cried Wolf, if you when played, if you played the Boy Who Cried Wolf this game, this card gains 50 perm, and your opponent loses 100 this turn. We got Han's Trap coming in, doing all cards in both players' hands lose 30 on the turn, and then this card gains 60 perm. I think did we mention Poison Frog? Cards adjacent lose 15, and your opponent loses 32 for 3 turns. So core card in this deck. What else? We said Sigil already, right? It's going to get 18 until played. Funeral Bell? Did we say Funeral Bell? I don't think we did. When drawn, your other cards in hand lose 10 until played. When played, your opponent's cards in hand lose 40 on the turn. And when returned, we're going to get a little permanent effect here. 4 random cards in your opponent's deck lose 10 perm. So, again, just debuffing the opponent as hard as we can, while still trying to buff ourselves up a little bit with, like I said, Statue, Nzinga, Sigil. Those are kind of our core or our skeleton cards that are going to buff the deck, and then the rest is built around that. So let's go ahead. What did we choose here that did not get the full suit? Looks like Life on Land only chose 4 of, and then our Both and Nzinga slotting in for the final 2 slots there, so that those 6 are not getting the buff off of Statue of Liberty. So that's only hitting 12 cards. But it's worth it because we're going to get another 18 here and then another 15 here. So seems good. All right, let's go run it and see what you guys think. Like I said, we already showed the deck code. This is the right one. Yes, it is. Okay. We are going to do a little casual matchup, showcase this thing. Too cool for school. Let's see how you got it tonight, brother. Drew Backrooms and Snow Queen on the rip. That's about as bad as you can get. Terrible draw. Let's see here. So let's go Statue, Sigil, Death. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's all ocean, so doesn't matter where we play it. The bloop. Yeah, terrible draw for us. We got to hold both these cards until turn 3. So really kind of hinders what we can play now. All right, we got the Reaper. Let's go ahead and play it. Not going to lock in. I want to see if they make sure they play 3 cards here. They should. One of these days. So what else is good? So we had the family dog passed away recently. She was probably like 16 years old. And the following day we ran out and got a new puppy. So that's been fun. We've been trying to kind of train this new puppy and just been cleaning up a lot of poop and pee everywhere, to be honest. Forgot puppies. Ugh. Can be a headache. But it's been fun. Like I said, we've been trying to train this little dude up. It's he's like a Frenchie mixed with something. So they call it a Frenchton. Can't remember what it's mixed with. But supposedly it's a Frenchton. Cute little guy, though. Oh, you're not one of these guys that takes to the last second to play your cards, are you? Goodness gracious. Just play them, bud. Ain't nothing crazy happening. But yeah, new little puppy. We've also my wife and I got into playing Black Ops 6. I don't know if any of you guys play Black Ops at all, but we've been having fun with it. Got my wife trying to learn how to play. She's running around with a pump shotgun because it's how she gets her kills. She just tries to capture objectives and punk, and just pop people. So we've been laughing. Having a good old time. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, I forgot. I haven't played a lot of Call of Duty recent up until just now. It's back in the day, like I played probably like early college, so maybe like 2006 to maybe like 2005 to 2012 maybe. And then I kind of fell out playing Call of Duty for a while there, but it's funny, like shaking the rust off. I can tell I'm getting back into it, you know, like, oh, I'm getting better. Been doing pretty good though. My KD's probably like, I think I'm at like 1.34, which isn't bad, you know, for somebody who hadn't played in forever. I feel like grandpa out there now, like trying to kill these little kids that got this crazy action that they got, man. Some of these guys are so good. It just blows my mind. But, yeah, it's been fun. Let's get Statue and Sigil back online here. Opponent minus 174 right now. So you can see they're really trying to overcome. Oh, well, they just got fed up and quit. All right, let's do one more. I guess that deck can have the effect on people. I don't blame them. You get a little frustrated that you're not putting any power down. It's actually negative power. You're going backwards. All right, let's try one more, see what you guys think. And we'll wrap this up. Umbart, good luck to you, sir. All right, let's see what I want to do here. I want to slot Reaper in slot 1. That way we can get it again round 2 and on round 4, so we'll get it 3 times. And let's go Statue Frog. We'll get Sigil down next turn. Start that minus 32 right out the gate here. All right, what do we got? Playing another Oceans deck? It's 2 in a row. That's weird. I feel like I haven't seen an Oceans deck in a while, and then all of a sudden, back-to-back. What released? Was it the new fish card? Is that what's going on? People playing Oceans? Is that a thing? Oceans a thing? Death Angel doesn't matter. He's got all Oceans cards. Just play it. Play it back here, actually. And we'll go Funeral Sigil. Atlantis. Oh, maybe it's a Rivers deck? There's a Congo. He's kind of all over the place. Blue Coral. I don't know what's going on right now. It doesn't ring a bell. Hoping maybe some more cards I recognize. Trying to see if he's doing a Feisty Fish Brew or a Rivers deck. I don't. Let's see what he plays this turn. All right, we got Plague Doctor online now. Let's do. We're up by 87. Minus 30, 132. We can go Anubis here, I think. No, let's do Nzinga. All right, just more straight random Oceans cards here. Nothing really jiving. So maybe just, like I said, straight up Oceans brew of some sort. All right, let's get our power per turn cards down now. Or actually, no, I need to get Hans down. So let's do Hans. So let's go. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Try to get Haunted Hill down next. All right, he's running the Kraken. I figured that was in there. Machines of War. He ain't rocking Machines of War, so just a random ship card. Now let's slot you here, and let's go Haunted Hill. Get that minus on. Oh, he had Comb Sea Star. Was he holding it? Did I get hit by it? Wasn't even paying attention. Minus 15. Sure did. All right, triggered Reaper again. So let's go slot you, and we'll go Liberty. Get the buff. Well, looking good so far. I can dig it. Let's give him the old crocodile. I'm going to go Poison Frog. Let's do this. I think we got this one in the bag. I'm not too worried. Don't really see anything that's posing concern anyway. Yeah, I think we can just try to win outright here. So let's go Plague Doctor now. Ooh, got the Dusky Dolphin with that Chrono Gun. Ouch. Nailed it. It's always a guessing game. It's one thing I always liked about these card opposites, though. Ever since they first released that thing, I was always like, man, I love the whole idea of trying to guess where your opponent's putting his good cards at and playing off of it. I think it adds a little element to the game, you know? Really would like to see some more mechanics that add some more elements like that for decision making or mixing, cycling up a little bit, something to just kind of mess you up a little bit here and there. I think that would be kind of a good addition. But what do I know? You know, I'm just the guy playing. I don't know. Who knows? But all right, guys, that's the deck. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like I said, that was a shout out to Games for Dads. I did see this on his channel, so give him a little mention there. I don't know if he came up with this kind of deck or if he got it from somewhere else, but like I said, we have seen it in the past. It's just with all these new cards recently, I figured let's go ahead and revisit, and it does seem a little better, so I like it. Definitely a cool archetype. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, hit that like button and that subscribe button. Have a good night, guys.